Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. Is Stormi seeking sympathy again? Someone sent me a post that she made, and I believe that she's seeking sympathy. I'm going to read it. It says, transparency moment. I really need to be back active on social media. I used to love posting and sharing. Then somehow in these last 2 years, depression set in on and off, and I lost my footing. I thought I was subliminally becoming reclusive due to being on TV and experiencing newfound hate. But as I'm truly sorting through my feelings, I honestly think I experienced postpartum and didn't know how to process or identify with it because I've always strived under stress. But now in hindsight, I really realize it's been something more than just stress. I lost a lot of me these last 2 years. I'm going to call BS and say Stormi is seeking sympathy. I have nothing negative to say about anyone with postpartum, has been through postpartum. I know it's real. I have kids myself, so I would never say anything negative about postpartum. Now, Stormi, however, I believe she is just an attention seeker, and as long as she is getting attention, she is good. But when the attention works against her, it's a problem. I've always been taught, be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. And I believe that's exactly what happened in Stormi's case because she's been wanting fame for a long time. And I believe that's why she made those rap videos a while back. But either her career wasn't going as fast as she wanted it to, or her music was trash. I don't know. But either way, she didn't continue up until now when she had the hold down at her house for her birthday. I think she made her way onto Love and Marriage Huntsville by way of lying and conniving. And she then teamed up with Carlos and the rest of the thugs of Huntsville for a full-time spot. And in return, all was needed was for her to sacrifice her friendship with Melody. She was like, oh, no problem, done deal. Because we all know that was some bull crap at, who was that, Kimmy's party, that Melody playing, and Stormi talking about oh, you ain't called me. The phone works both ways. You could have called me, you could have knocked on my door, you could have sent a text message, what's going on, emailed something. So you didn't care no more than I cared. So Stormi, like I say, I believe it's BS. But anyway, I believe that she was online and she heard Carson when she was saying, oh, Stormi need a do-over. Y'all should give Stormi another chance. Y'all should give her a do-over. And she trying to capitalize off of it. She seen that people were like, oh, heck no, she ain't getting no do-over from me. She already done told her tale with me. So, because you only get one time to show your first impression, and she showed it. And what she say, what you see is what you get. And I believe we got what Stormi have to give. So she don't get no do-over from me. But anyway, I believe that she, she's trying to, first push she's trying to further push that agenda of her getting a do-over. So she drummed up this issue of postpartum so she can blame all her actions that's been going on up until now on postpartum. And it, you know what? It could have been that court case that she had coming up the other day, and she didn't know what the outcome was going to be, and she know that the public, they was going to be speaking about it. So it could have been it could have been both to me. It could have been, her trying to get people to feel sorry for her, to give her a do-over, and it could have been that she wanted to head people off from that court case where people would go easy on her and be like, oh, she got postpartum, don't bother her because, she's not well. But no, I call bull mess, because she was just trying to soften people up and not have the public talk about her court case. And yeah, and she drummed up something that she don't have. Let me say maybe or may not have. Let me say that, because it's mighty convenient now, and if she did, I wouldn't feel sorry for her, not at all. Because did she realize that she had postpartum when she had her mama online calling Melody 304s, attacking her? And she even got online trying to call Melody products white label. She knew what she was doing, and she was hoping that people actually believed that, because Melody has stated and shown that she had a black female chemist. So, we all knew better. But I believe Stormi was hoping that somebody actually believed that and ran with that story, because they were on the way to, being friends, and they were both in the same business. So she probably, and by her hanging out with Melody or whatever, and Melody showing her products and stuff like that, she probably thought or was hoping that somebody actually believed that. She didn't care if her words were damaging against Melody, because, and why would she? Because her business is, going down the toilet with F ratings, with the BBB, with the Better Business Bureau. So why would she care if she damaged another person's reputation or their business? She wanted Melody business to tank because hers is, and that's just my opinion. Because why else would you say that? Why else would you say that? She didn't care that Melody was supporting 4 kids by herself. She didn't care. All she was thinking about was, here she go. Her 7th Avenue was already going well, progressing, and hers was actually going downhill. And her, even though let me put it like this, I had never heard of her trying to market her baby's line or whatever. And even if she had, what was wrong with 2 lines being out? You have so many different lines of the same thing, the same type of categories out. Why would she care? Especially if she's as good as she says she is. Why would she even care? But anyway, did she realize she had postpartum when she had cursed out Black Titanic and had her goons harassing her afterwards, allegedly? Because it wasn't until Black Titanic pressed charges on her to have her arrested that she suddenly fell ill and then had to be rushed to urgent care, and she needed medical attention, and all of a sudden she had sepsis. Like, okay, you going overboard, because we ain't heard no follow-up to that. And when she was laying on that bed, there was no medical equipment attached to her. She didn't have no IV flowing with no type of medication that was dripping. She didn't have no blood pressure cuff, no EKG. She ain't even have so much as a thermometer hooked up to her. But she was saying that, oh, I'm so ill. Anyway, and I'm not making fun of her, because I would never make fun of an ill person. So I just, call bull mess on all her antics, because I believe that's what they are, antics, because she's seeking attention. Because it just seems to me that, Stormi be all over the place trying to, seek attention, and she think her money is able to buy it for, and when that don't work, she trying to, beg for sympathy. And I really do. And as far as people hating on her, who's hating on her? Because when she first got on the show, people, when we seen that, okay, her that she had a legitimate business, people were rooting for her. When she got into it, at the Galentine, I didn't see it for her anymore because I was like, yeah, she's showing her true colors. That's Stormi, and I knew at that time that she was trying to perform for a full-time spot. I really did. She wanted to be a regular. And what happened? Fast forward to now, she got a full-time spot. So I believe that's what she did. But did she have postpartum when she was dogging out Destiny's Madani beauty shop or whatever, talking about it stays closed and she can't have her products in a store that's always closed? No, you can't have your products in her store because you don't have products to give, because you don't have products. You can't get your products out to the people that actually purchase them. So you can't get them out to somebody just to have them stacked up in the store that's always closed. Let's keep it real. But even though she was laughing about it, thought it was so funny. So did she have postpartum then? What about when the people were up under her post and she was telling them F you and stuff like that? So did she have postpartum then? Because no one is actually hating on her. People wanted to see her do good, and we was looking for Black excellence on the show, but she showed us she's only Black, and real Black, real ghetto Black. So her mistaken people calling her out, telling her about herself, that's not hate. When somebody check you, that's not hate. Don't ever consider somebody checking you as hate. People criticize you all the time. That doesn't mean they hate you. You get criticized in school when they grade your papers. That's not hate. People criticize you on a job all the time. That's not hate. That's an evaluation. When your mama tell you to clean up the kitchen and they come back and check it, that's not hate, that's criticizing. And if you can't take critiquing or, people telling you about yourself, then you're definitely seeking the wrong attention. You need to be maybe behind the scenes doing something, or maybe you just need to stick to being in your warehouse, because TV is not for you. Because every time somebody says something to you, call your name, call you out, that's not hate. I don't care for you. I ain't got no love for you, but I've never hated on anyone. Hate is, hate, that's a strong word. So, when I criticize you, yeah, I criticize a lot of people. Hell, I get criticized every day. But anyway, like I said, I just believe that Stormi is always begging for sympathy. And if she can't handle the things that she do, maybe she needs to stop doing them. And that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.